Today we are going to discuss an important factor that one encounters on their journey to awakening, and that is the presence of not so friendly multi-dimensional entities that exist in the dimension above us. These entities have been secretly watching and manipulating the progression of humanity for thousands of years, and have done so to such a degree that we humans have completely lost and forgotten the true power we behold. They have infiltrated and manipulated the societal structures that we see today, forming a covert rule from a select few corporations. These entities have manipulated and continue to manipulate everything from our history to our schooling, and from our medical industry to our government. Have you ever wondered why we were never taught anything of value in schools or universities? How we were never taught about the megalithic structures or the fact that our bodies contain chakras? Or how we are told to never question those in charge? These are just some of the orchestrations that have been put in place to limit our progression. Okay, back to the point. There exist a bunch of entities in higher realms who do not have the best interests of humanity at heart. These beings are what some call reptilians, working in conjunction with another group of beings, what are also commonly called greys. Now, before we jump the gun and begin labeling all reptilians and greys as bad, I would like to point out the fact that throughout the universe there is an infinite amount of diversity between forms of life. Just look out our own planet. How much variety do you see in the insect kingdom, or the amount of variation between birds and cats? There is an abundance of life, and just like with the humans, these life forms cannot be put into a single category of either good or bad. There is good and bad aspects in all life. So, in this bad category, there is a fraction or minority of beings who are seeking to manipulate Earth's populace for their own gain. The reptilian line are shapeshifters. They are physical but contain non-physical elements also. For this reason, they have shifted their form of sustenance to energy created by fear. Have you ever wondered why the Earth always seems to be rattled with fear and chaos? Yup, aliens. The Greys line have lost their home planet due to messing with the mechanics of matter, and have found Earth as their only hope to continue their race. For this reason, both races are working in unison to dominate the planet as well as the human race living upon it. For the most part, these entities remain elusive. They do not want you to know they exist. If you cannot find a trace of their existence, there is no enemy. They are very good at this, and that is why various religions and institutions have burnt and removed so much of our past to cover up their existence. Okay, so what does this have to do with me? Well, to maintain control of the planet and to keep their mischievous plans in order, they have to keep the population asleep and unaware. I'm sure you're aware of the various methods used to perpetuate this. Anyway, to keep you asleep, they don't want you to raise your vibrational level or use your highest chakras. They want you to keep your focus on only the lower 3 chakras, the centers for physical survival. People who operate from these centers are only easy cattle to these beings and prone to the highest manipulation, as they are not even capable of understanding or perceiving a higher presence. This is why they add fluoride to our water, riddle our foods with chemicals, and bombard us with distractions of terrorism, fear, or material gain. An unaware human is not a problem. If you are watching this, it is safe to say that you are aware, or at least well on your way. So what does this have to do with reptilians? Well, as we have outlined, an unaware human is not a problem. An aware human is. For this reason, anytime you make a significant raise in your vibration, increase your spiritual desire, put more effort into meditating, or seek to spread awareness, you will become a beacon of light. A bright light that seeks to uplift Earth and its populace. A bright light that sticks out like dog balls for all these unfriendly entities to come harass you. Great. That's good to know. Well, for the record, it is, because being aware is all you need to avoid their mischievous actions. For the unaware, they would simply remain elusive and install or amplify your current thoughts or emotions, creating havoc to feed on or to spread lower consciousness through the collective. For the aware, they will up the ante and put a personal assault on you to make you ever regret trying to evolve beyond the limitations you were born into. They will use fear, intimidation, or even your friends and loved ones to get to you, trying all they can to heed your development or any intentions of making spiritual advancements. If this is new to you, this may seem a little intimidating, and if you are on your way to enlightenment, they may even be installing the notion of fear into your being at this very moment. Take a moment to inspect your being. Are these emotions yours? Are these thoughts in alignment with who you are? These are their methods. Be aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and they will have no power over you. It is important to remember that just because these beings reside in a dimension above you, they are not superior to you. They have spent thousands of years deceiving us because we are powerful. We are a threat. Their power lies on an unaware populace, but we are awakening. As we get further into the dimensional shift, our dimension and their dimension will merge, and no longer will they be so elusive in their endeavors. At this point, they will probably try passing themselves off as Jesus or some savior alien to save us all and fool the remaining sheep. But we will leave that for another time. Your power lies in being aware of changes happening on Earth, in your body, in society, and in the fact that we are in the midst of a dimensional shift. Do not fear, beacon of light. You are almighty powerful. Be light. Spread light with your every thought, with your every action.